remembered that.
Yeah. So, Matt, you didn't know about the SCP-49?
I didn't know. I mean, I read up on it like after you posted that meme. It's pretty great.
SCP-49 is one of the faves.
I mean, I barely read any SCPs.
My other D&D character, Sebastian, he is SCP-49.
Oh, okay. That's
Murder
cool.
Doctor took full inspiration.
Yeah, no, I'm like, it was more like Plague Doctor inspired rather than specifically SCP inspired. Really, it was. Yeah.
Although, great story, SCP-49.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of like read a quick summary of it. But...
Ooh.
Yeah.
Have you played any
Your
of the other
funeral
Assassin's
was.
Creeds?
Valhalla's been cracked. Valhalla's like finally been cracked. I mean, no one from Twitch ever sees this. Impressive.
Woo!
All right, okay, everyone, quickly start singing. Start singing.
Oh,
wheels on the bus go.
Oh no! No! Cut.
we cannot ever sing "Happy Birthday" because that is copyright.
Well, okay, we can do it in a different language.
Can we all sing Happy Birthday just kind of at like different pitches and like slightly out of sync with each other? That's true. We don't even need to try.
Actually,
If we tried, it would end up harmonizing perfectly.
the Hebrew version of Happy Birthday has a different cadence to the and styling to the actual song. So if we moved it to English and like changed it a little bit, it would not be the exact Happy Birthday song, so we could sing it.
I think we just should like all sing it in Japanese, just a language none of us know, just for irony. I don't know. Maybe. We
I know South
translated it
Africa
into
has
Japanese.
an entirely different song. Because South Africa.
You know,
An AK-47? Oh!
I've had kangaroo, actually. It's not bad.
Yeah, apparently kangaroo's pretty great.
Yeah, we've got a butcher's round here that does all sorts of meat, like kangaroo, crocodile,
When Tom's in
buffalo.
when Tom is in Australia, he better goddamn eat some kangaroo.
One of my biggest regret.
No, I think it's like August, something like that. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes.
Okay, so I am -5 from UK time. So that would be 12 hours difference.
12 hours difference.
Which, you know
And
what?
Australia will be 12 hours from us.
You know your camera's not working.
Yeah, no.
No.
Weird.
Speaking of which, flip around. Hey!
Hey!
It's a face. It's a face of Mia. And,
Nope.
No, it's not. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I can see you.
and that's my leg.
Okay, now it's on.
Hi, people. Hi.
Oh, I remember.
I may have gotten us banned from Twitch. I just showed my feet.
Oh.
Oh god. Nah. You see, the problem is this is gonna get screen capped and put on Reddit.
If it does,
oh no,
that'll
no,
be
I'm
the
not gonna
second
be
time.
the one who does it.
If
I mean-
it does, that'll be the second time that something of me has gone viral on Reddit.
You've gone viral on Reddit? How?
I have. I will pull up the post in the Reddit archives and post it in the Discord. But
I'm
yes,
gonna need to see that.
Honestly, I think it's pretty saucy of you that you were showing ankle, to be honest.
I mean, yes.
The most
I
erotic
was
part
showing
of the body.
ankle,
Yeah,
thigh,
you slut.
calf. I
When,
was
he
even
sh- when,
showing
when Josh
knee.
showed his ankle, at least 4 Victorian gentlemen fainted.
Actually, 2 of them were like, "Ooh, ankle," because they were
The other 2 fainted.
secretly closeted gays. Because Victorian.
God, every point in history has so many secret gays, except one. No, ancient Greece.
Yeah, that's true.
Hmm.
Oh no, there's still a lot of closet gays.
Wasn't it like in ancient Greece, if you were a top, it wasn't gay, but if you were a bottom, then you were considered gay.
Yes.
So
yes.
it's like, oh,
Fucking
it's not
a man
gay
is
if
not
it's
gay.
not. It's
Getting
not gay
fucked
if you're
by
the
a
one
man.
fucking them. Like,
Exactly.
I'm a giver, not a
I
taker.
don't know about
There's a
what Chief-
difference.
Was that
Unless
the
he's
Roman?
Spartan,
Was it
then
that,
it's
like,
just never gay.
the Roman logic?
That may have been Roman logic as well.
Yeah.
I mean,
If we're analyzing this, technically speaking, technically speaking,
Hmm.
Yeah.
so nothing different.
Nothing's new. Alrighty,
Everything is-
it is 2:30 Eastern Standard Time. Let's D&D some, y'all.
Didn't. Exactly, seeing sunlight, it just doesn't feel right. Something along those lines, perhaps, yes. God, I really wasn't paying
yes.
attention last session. Guys, I have a question. What magical items do we have? And are not
Well, you've
currently
got a
using?
+1 glaive that I don't really use.
I did have a ring, but I think it's wandered off around the group.
Let me find the
Oh yeah, I've got the
bag.
ring too.
Okay. So, bag of holding list, stone
So-
of dirtying,
Bag
wand
of holding
of
is also the first magic item.
Because I can attune Algia to one magic item.
Cool.
Yeah, but that's
wand
part
of costume changing.
She can only attune to one. Because of one of the... No, you can attune to 4 magic items. Yes. I believe so.
Normal player characters is 3, but I know artificers can get more. So
Yeah,
it might
artificers
be, it
get
might be
more.
4 for you.
You lucky fuck.
Yeah, but I have,
okay,
an upgrade for Algia where I can attune her to a magic item and does not count as mine.
Continuing on with the magical bag of holding, wand of costume changing, a couple of things which are not magical. Some food which some people might consider magical. Mirror of the Past, and Potion of Healing.
Okay, so any magic items are mostly just on
I
the
mean,
person then.
let me check the rules to see if she could use that +1 glaive.
I mean, you don't even have to attune to basic magic items unless it's got like an
Yeah.
extra effect, like just a regular
Yeah.
or +1 weapon, not attunement.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wouldn't be an attunement. She could just have it if.
Yeah, it's
So
just
I use my greatsword most commonly now. So
yeah, it's like magically reinforced. It's not like bound to your
Yeah.
essence or whatever. Like a flame tongue like weapon, for example. Like you're activating that, with your connection to it, so that would be attunement.
No, I'm saying more that can she even use it, or does she need proficiency? I'm not sure of that.
You can technically use weapons without proficiency. You just don't get to add your proficiency bonus to your
I'm
attack rolls.
thinking if she-
Attack or damage rolls. Yeah.
Yeah, or damage rolls.
Or
Wait, no,
skill.
you don't add proficiency to damage rolls.
Right. I don't believe you add your skill bonus to damage rolls.
Oh, okay. That might be the case.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
think
know
you
that.
don't have
specifically.
skill to damage.
Yeah. But no, I'm sorry. I feel like our magical items are currently well spread out. I'm currently looking for a pole.
Okay, so just proficiency bonus, not the not
Gotcha.
Okay, cool. I mean that's fine. Like if she's got good strength, then and she gets +1 from the weapon itself. I don't know. Maybe it's worth it.
yeah, it's still a D8 or D10
Yeah,
plus.
but if you
strength.
find like a cool magic item that needs attunement, I can give it to her. Mike
Well-
had actually given me a suggestion once, like a pyro converger.
Well, in that case, are you hankering towards one specific kind,
I
or
mean,
should we just keep our eyes open for all kinds?
something with fireballs in it is ideal.
Something with fireballs in it.
Please say we
Explain
don't
that.
get Wonder Fireballs down the line.
Wonder
It's
necklace
gonna
with
be
fireballs,
terrifying.
that would be top tier.
There is no reason why we cannot simply attune something for now and swap it out later.
That
We'll
is
keep our eyes open for something good down the
if we
line.
find some things that none of us really want, but could still be useful, we give it to Elgia.
Yeah, I
Mm.
will note that I am back down to 0 magic items because the ring has found better purpose in life.
Do you, do
Yeah.
you
Oh
want
no, you haven't
Okay,
got a ring that
then.
hurts you. Oh no.
you want-
Masochist.
I was very happy to tank and shit. You help you tank rather.
do you want the Broom of Flying first?
Is that? Have you not been using that? Is that
I-
not?
I have used it once.
Do I
I
think?
like I like the idea of a flying cleric.
Yeah, the flying cleric.
Let me. What's broom of flying? I might actually take you up on that.
Because I've only used it once, and when we were following.
Would I?
I believe so.
What is this?
Yes.
That's
so
amazing.
how? What was I gonna? Oh yeah, I was gonna ask. I was going to ask the dungeon master. Would it be possible to ride a broom of flying, and cast spells and, hit things and stuff?
Yeah.
Oh.
Or have Warcaster.
Or have Warcaster.
Or have Warcaster, which is something I am hoping to get, but it will be 2 more levels before I get another ASI.
Right.
I have. But if you reattune, the command word changes.
What's the command word that you've chosen?
Scheiße.
And do you tell me that I'm able to change the command word by attuning to it.
I do not.
That's what I wanted to hear.
Shiza.
Do you really think Thoughty would?
I just wanted to be tricked into saying Shiza.
That-
In that case, I'll happily take the Broom of Flying, and like maybe I can just alight when I need to cast spells. We'll see.
Matt was just let me say Shiza, goddamn.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
wanna go
good
to that
morning.
forge. I don't remember. I'm not even sure he did give me his name, but I was dying last session. I can't remember anything. Yes, he was a old Dalgal. Okay.
Hello
Oh,
there.
I'd like to go there, see if I can convince him to let me use his place. Yeah, I go.
Hello there.
Hello there.
Yes. Well, I require some ammunition, but you do not sell it. But I know how to make my own. I have some steel on me, but I will require some more. Apparently your mic isn't working on the stream. Cross the enemy. Cross the enemy. Apparently your mic isn't like doing sound on the stream. Apparently. Yep. Okay, so what would you say, like a bar of steel? How many bullets would that be?
Depends on how good you are with your dexterity checks.
I am proficient with everything to smelt it down and make it into bullets. And I have done the process before.
Oh no, now
Are you
you're
making
way
bullets
too
or
close.
muskets?
Musket balls.
It is musket balls.
If it's musket balls, then every pound would make. I'm assuming you're making a 12 bore. You'd make 12. That's where it comes from.
Okay.
That's amazing,
So-
Matt. Or Nick, that you know that.
I used to work at a reenactment centre for the British Civil War. I used to make musket balls. It was great fun.
That's
Because
awesome, actually.
I have my
That's so
flintlock
cool.
that takes, flintlock ammo, and I have my rifle that takes musket ammo.
Isn't it essentially the same process? You just need a different cast size
Yes.
depending on which ammunition you're using.
Yeah, and I would have that because
Yeah.
I make my own ammunition. Oh,
Oh,
God.
Frank.
Reading like
So you are doing a lot of peaking right now in our mics. I don't know how close you are to the mic, but you're like ASMR breathing into our ears.
it was inside his fucking mouth. So I'm proficient with thieves' tools, tinkerers. Actually, I'm expert in thieves and tinkerers, I think. Tool
I've got
supplies, wood
smooths.
covers, and smiths.
Yeah. Have you got Smith's tools on you? Because I've got.
I
if you
do.
Don't.
Even if I didn't, I'm pretty sure I can just like make some magically.
Can I come with you guys to the smithy, by the way? Because I might have some favors
Yeah.
to ask.
Sure. I'll be working on my bullets and preparing a Kindle. I'm doing it. Or I could not do it and keep the meme going.
Um,
I'm still trying to work out how a
Cool.
medieval Kindle works.
mhm.
It's
It's
magic.
gonna have to be
I
it's gonna have to be the e-ink version.
I enchant it. I need to manually upload the book onto it. It's a lot of work.
There's like a scanning feature on the back. You have
Exactly.
to scan each page.
It's the
And it's-
Sheikah fight from Zelda Breath of the Wild. Exactly like that.
Does it have an audible feature?
God damn it.
Not yet.
Was
This
this-
campaign is gonna
You
be
just
all-
made an Amazon
You
joke,
are reading
and I love it.
An Idiot's Guide to Plumbing.
I
So,
love that you...
DM. Question. Oh. Oh, sorry. I'll let you do one thing at a time.
Do you have OBS taking each of our individual voices, or is it just a collective voice? Oh, why don't you have just everyone's audio coming from Discord, including yours? Because I've got it simply set up where all of the audio comes through Discord, and then I also have the desktop audio from the browser windows that I choose. So, like the Roll20 audio, if I remember to play it next time, will come through. If I had mobility, I'd move to my desk or be at my desk and help you try and puzzle this out.
Ooh, I just had a fun idea.
So Hamish.
Hello.
Well, I guess I'll be fast. Hamish, if you are working at the forge today, I don't suppose I could trouble you to perhaps make some armor and a shield for my zombie companion here.
Oh, certainly. I wasn't going to make anything myself. I just wanted to keep my eye on this fuckhead.
What are you speaking of? I have never, in my entire existence, done one wrong thing.
The fact you think that speaks of
there you
incredible
go.
mental damage. I'd be
It's all in
happy
the
to make
eyes of the beholder.
your friend some armor and some shields.
Give me one example. One.
When you blew a hole in the floor.
We found the secret that was hiding there.
You didn't know it was there. You
added
just
a
blew it up
mace.
for fucking no reason.
You
Like, what
added
else is
a
there?
mace to
Thing.
Roombas.
Has the Roomba ever hurt someone?
Yes,
Who?
me.
How?
I got a
stepped in
splinter
front of
moving
it.
the furniture out of the way so you didn't destroy any more.
No, the mace hit me on the on the foot.
I do not remember this happening, so I will say it never happened.
Well, my foot would say otherwise, so I will put my foot in your mouth now, because you are now embarrassed.
I will accept your foot in my mouth.
I will take my foot away from your mouth now. That sounds way too gross.
I will accept your foot in my mouth. That needs to go onto the quotes, please.
Oh my.
At risk of interrupting kinky interests, I don't recommend putting
Oh
foot
my-
about it. Incurs
Oh my god.
significant risk of
So
infectious transmission.
I think I finally fixed it. Can you hear me now, Cross? Can someone check on the stream if Cross is not watching? If you can hear me. It's working, Cross saying. Okay. So apparently OBS updated, and on the settings, the microphone was disabled.
Oh.
What?
I love it when my apps update, and then they completely change my system. Thanks for pointing it out, Cross.
Oh, one thing, additionally, when I'm working at the smithy, when I leveled up to 6th level, I got cross-disciplinary knowledge,
Yeah.
which gives me something from one of the other artificer subclasses
Alrighty.
at no additional cost. So I'm just gonna take the. But I didn't want to like, since we were out adventuring, I didn't want to like use that. I wanted to like wait for a bit to tell you that.
Okay.
I'm taking the striding boots.
What does that do?
You modify your boots with amplified striding speed. While wearing these boots, you are under the effects of the long strider spell. I get plus 10 movement
Every time? Oh, cool.
permanently while I wear the boots.
That's really cool, actually. Is it
It is.
attunement?
I don't believe so because it's a gadget smith upgrade.
All right, fair enough.
So no, it does not require attunement.
You can do an unrestricted upgrade from Gadget Smith as your cross class.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. It's the boots.
Okay. So,
Broken.
Tori is spending some time at how much time are you gonna put on it, say?
Enough to make like 3 sets. I buy 2 additional steel bars, and I use my own. That would make 36 bullets.
So, you already have some metal, so I'd say
Yeah.
you're gonna spend.
According to bullet prices, that should be around 40-ish gold, I think.
Yeah, but that's already produced, so I'm removing the production cost since you are the one producing it. So I'm
Mhm.
gonna say 20 gold and
20 gold.
2 copper for utilizing the equipment.
Oh, that's extremely reasonable for 36 bullets.
I mean, if you're not buying them, you're producing them. You remove the cost of production.
Fortunately, I don't really have anything here to make my mortar. Wait, do I? I have gunpowder. I'd also like to build 2 mortar shells,
Oh my god.
since I know how to build them.
So you're gonna spend like around 2 to 3.
Mortar shells are like 10 gold each. That's to buy, so I'd
5 each.
Five. So 2, and that's 10 gold.
5 each. So
5 each, yeah.
Yeah.
10 gold.
so you're gonna spend around 2 to 3 hours there doing these things.
I also do
Nice.
while I'm at it.
Everyone else?
So
Ooh.
I was
I'm
asked-
gonna build Matt's skeleton friend, Scalameus, some armor and shield.
well, this is actually for the zombie, Zombaladrin.
Hey,
But,
Oh god.
Wait,
So I-
come at
before
me
we
with
actually
that
did
name
that-
again.
before we did that, I wanted to ask the DM whether or not like that would be okay. It can my zombie like wear armor and hold a shield?
Hold the shield, no.
Okay. I mean that
Ar-
puts the price down.
well,
Armor, yeah. If you put it on him, you would be able to
You're
use it.
sort of like putting it on him.
Yeah, just draping some.
As,
metal
what is
over
the
it.
strength modifier of your zombie?
My zombie has a strength mod of well, its strength is 13.
So
plus
you could use armor that allows that amount of strength.
We could use some heavy
Yeah.
armor.
How? Yeah, I was actually because other armors obviously include your dex mod, which would drag it back down. So I was
Yeah.
actually gonna ask Hamish to make like some basic heavy armor. The thing is, heavy armor's not cheap, so I was thinking of just ring mail armor because I have like.
You could go for chainmail,
Yeah.
which is like
Chainmail,
45
chain,
gold
chain.
plus.
No, 75 gold.
strength 13.
Yeah, it's 45
chainmail would work.
over
It's just 75
ring mail.
gold, and I have 4 gold on me. I also
Oh.
I
have-
can't
Ringmail
give
works.
you a loan.
I have a
Also, we are building the armor, so it will be slightly cheaper.
Yeah, slightly.
That's true. I have a gemstone that I can like probably find, like find someone to sell it to for that is valued at 10 gold. I think I picked that up in a dungeon somewhere. So that's like 10 gold worth of like liquidatable gemstone.
Yeah.
But like that's still not the whole cost. But we do have money in the shared loot if I
The thing is,
sell that.
it's 30 gold if you buy it.
Yeah,
That's
if you
true.
see me,
I'm making it,
you
so
just need the equipment.
you only need to
That's
pay
for
for
ring
the
mail.
materials.
Chainmail would be 75 and a plus 2 AC.
The only thing that
Yeah.
would be affected is
Might
if
be
Frank's going by it takes one person 1 day for every 5 gold it's worth.
Yeah.
Like 5 gold's worth of work. If he's using
making
that
things-
rule, then
Yeah.
30 still takes 6 days.
6th edition really needs like crafting tables and rules.
Yeah.
I'll I mean,
Desperately.
I'll go. I'll take what I'm given, basically.
I mean,
guess.
if it's median armor, I predict if it's a hide or a chain shirt. No, if it's a ring mail or chain mail, I'd say
Train.
it would take around between 4 days to a week, depending on how well
Yeah.
it can work.
Ring
Wow.
and chainmail are difficult to make.
Yeah.
Because you need to fucking interlock.
If it was
them.
something easier, like padded leather or studded leather, studded is a bit harder. But if it was just
But
padded light
intricate
armor,
works where I'm based because I'm a locksmith by trade, so
do you have your locksmith tools?
I do.
Roll a locksmith for me.
After I finish making my ammo, I would like to help Amish.
Hold on.
Oh, that might speed it up a bit.
You have 2 master smiths working on this armor.
I just wanna,
I
Hamish
I
to
mean,
do a
it's
roll.
this. It'll be the same as my smith tools. It's just it's
Yeah,
the
it
same
would be the
roll.
same. It would be the same roll. Yeah.
So
But it's cool that you've got both, like, you know, because they might. apply
From
different
Okay.
effects.
from that roll, from your knowledge, you think if you work around 6 hours a day,
mhm.
you can get it done in 6 days alone. If with help, you'd be able to in 4. If you work 6 hours in those 4 days.
With 30 help.
With 30 help, 6 hours in 4 days in a row working. So 6
Not
hours
even
each.
with-
I
Even with my
don't wish to
expertise.
impose if it's going to cause us delays. Then, it's only
Hey.
a zombie.
If this means your zombie is up there taking hits with us, it's if they're hitting the zombie, they're not hitting me.
Also, I would
Hmm.
very much like to see how the zombie reacts when using the armor. It'll be funny.
Oh, it'll be
Look-
bloody hilarious.
Well-
Although I should point out, if he's heavy, he's not exactly gonna be stealthy.
That is true, but neither am I, and
That-
neither is Scalameus particularly.
The zombie ever
Valid
stealthy.
point.
Mm. The other thing to take into consideration is we've got some time on our hands,
Yeah.
and also if you were to work for 12 hours in a day, I feel like you might be able to accomplish even more.
The reason,
we-
the
Wink,
reason,
wink,
but the,
nudge, nudge.
the reason why I thought about the 6 hours as well is because the metal needs to rest in between the works.
Oh, that is true. Like,
The metal
Mm.
cannot be continuously worked.
If it's like chain or ring, actually, it
Hmm.
does not require that much rest. The problem with chain and ring mail is just working the metal, which you really just hammer, then bolting it together.
Yeah, and if he works 12 hours in a row, he will definitely get an exhaustion from like doing that continuous work
Mm.
and mental
Well-
exhaustion, but still exhaustion.
I
I
mean,
mean,
we could cut the time down on it if me and Floyd.
Yeah, you can cut it down to 4 days.
and in the meantime, perhaps I can find a short-term form of income to help pay off the cost incurred.
You do have that medical license.
I do have a medical license.
That's terrifying. Go do
Just
it. Sounds
Do
fun.
not show the medical license to anyone, though. If they ask,
Well, you're still
run.
valid.
It's still valid.
If you do not look at the fine print,
Oh no,
No,
there is
it's-
no
it's-
fine print. I ran away before they could add it.
well then show them the medical license.
Alright, ground rules. Don't kill anybody that isn't already dying. And don't bring back someone's relative. They tend to dislike that.
If you do kill someone, burn the body. I will put the ashes in my gunpowder.
Oh yeah,
Or
you
Okay,
bury it
that's
somewhere in
super
the woods and then come back for it.
That's
You just
super
saying
dark.
don't bring back anyone's relative just
he-
made me think, oh shit, I could go to a mortuary and cast Animate Dead. And then get fucking like arrested by the guards.
Yeah,
immediately.
it's that.
I'm
It's
not
that
gonna do
thing-
that.
it's that
Bes-
thing, Jimmy.
besides,
You have my sword and my axe and your brother.
from your knowledge, most of the people in this country are cremated.
Fuck it, we'll
Because
revive
we're
the ashes.
druids.
Actually,
we're druids.
Every
Ashes to ashes.
every country from all of like your knowledge in Ni, well, except Ni, are cremated.
I would imagine
Ashes to ashes,
The
dust
Or
to
the,
Mori
dust.
would
the
just,
difference.
decompose.
No. The difference
Like a
is
rock spell.
from this is the laws that you would have as a doctor. Riaza does the traditional Viking funeral.
Bow arrow.
In Murmur, they burn in slow pyres until they're just ashes, and then they create this small grave on the floor where they keep the ashes. In Kina, they burn the ashes in like a big pyre that is usually seen around the entire village or city where the person has died, and then the ashes are scattered within the city.
Oh, Frank,
Sorry, I had a lag spike. Sorry.
Yeah, you're back now.
And then they are scattered within the city of birth, and in distance they are burned
Nice.
in groups. They're never burned alone. And once they're burned, they're scattered in rivers, lakes, seas.
Oh, okay. And in the Ni Empire, they aren't burned.
Mummified.
They are just buried. Is it
Mummified if they're
yeah.
if they're nobility. If they're not, they are also mummified. But yeah, they are put on common graves, not on specific graves.
Man, we should have visited a mass grave while we were there.
You have. I didn't
If
stop.
I lived in a world where zombies and animated skeletons were a thing, cremation
Yeah,
should be more of a thing.
That's why cremation. That's why cremation is very. Actually, roll a history. First.
Oh, sad.
You don't know.
Sorry,
You don't.
It's a strong 5.
You don't know the exact date, but you know that there's something in history called the Great Undead Plague, in which a lot of undeads ended up doing some ruckus, which is one of the reasons why this tradition started appearing.
I'm guessing most of these conversations are being had either on their way to the forge or at the forge. Yes.
Yeah.
I think only Tori is at the forge right now.
Oh, I thought me and Hamish.
I'm keeping an eye on him. Yeah.
Yeah, and I followed because I was going to ask Hamish to help me.
Isn't this the city I was told to where I could find some enchanted arrows?
Yes. I think so.
Yeah. Where might those lie?
Hey, Aro.
Yeah.
Are you interested in putzing around this place and figuring out where the magic should be?
Yeah, I kind of want to get a lay of the land, especially where some places might be.
Absolutely, dude. Yeah, dude. Anyone else interested? Hey, body knock.
Okay, roll an investigation for the
he might.
Sam.
Hey, body knock. Are you interested in joining us?
No, sorry, I've got plans.
Are you gonna be seeing through its eyes or not?
Yes, I will be.
Okay.
I didn't realize guidance was still on that.
What you see? I'm gonna whisper you what you see.
Okay.
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 I see dead people.
Ah.
Dead
where?
Jesus.
I want to recruit them. Oh.
Okay. I have sent you what you found, Body Knock. Oh no, the investigation was for Body Knock.
Oh.
Still, you'd find the same thing. The roll was like, unless you rolled a 1, you'd find this.
If I rolled a 1, I would die somehow.
No, you just be like looking at a very cute elven lady I have prepared.
Well, I think Naldo and I were heading out to find a magic shop.
Heck yeah, we will.
So you so I'm gonna count your investigation for that.
Okay.
You find a small shop near what it looks like to be a church. So the church
Ooh.
is this building over here.
Oh, wait, that's the church?
Mm-hmm.
This isn't the church?
No, that's the library. So this church that
Oh.
you find, it's the typical Moromore church. You have like a small atrium. In a city, it would be like this small atrium surrounded by walls, and in the middle, it's a traditional sort of garden. Think of like a Japanese garden, like with all the rocks and the water and the small bonsais here and there. Sort of that like idea. And on its left side, so this house over here, there's this small shop of sorts. It looks magical in its own way.
Interesting.
Okay, I think.
Inside, you see a woman working. She, give me a second. She is oh god, I'm missing the name right now. Oh my god, I need to check my races. Bloody hell.
There's somewhere.
Because I wrote down everything about her, and I didn't write the race because I was like, oh yeah, I'll definitely remember the
Elven,
race.
half elven.
No, she's not the typical race. She's an exotic race.
Ooh.
A random
Here she is. A Triton lady.
Oh. Yeah, super exotic. Well, I guess
mean,
as we walk in...
it's the second Triton you've met.
Right. As we walk in, I'll sort of say, "Good afternoon."
Oh well, hello.
I believe we have found the right place,
So,
as long as you are a proprietor of magical items and artifacts.
as you get inside the store, you get a better view of her, and you see that she has this green lime skin. And she's very like husky, a very husky woman, and she wears like this old set of leather armor, nicked, and it seems to be torn by old age and probably some battles she had. You see that she has no hair, and she has very faint eyebrows, and has these violet deep eyes, like a deep dark violet.
Ooh.
Well, let me introduce myself. My name is Oglin.
Uglin?
Sorry, can you say it in the chat? Like,
Yes, Oglin. Pleasure to make your
It's
acquaintance.
a pleasure.
is it morning? Morning, Ogden?
Yeah, it's around 9:30 to 10 at this point for you guys.
Good morning, Uglin, to you. I believe we've found the right place for magic items and artifacts. Yes,
I do trade a bit of the sorts. Yes.
trade a bit. So you are not creator of such.
No, I'm only you'd call it a second woman of the job. I get some items, I sell them, I buy them. Sort of more like a trader of magical items than a producer. You do whilst you look around, you start to understand this that she's saying, because you have quite a few magic items here and there, and they all seem to have different origins. So even though magic items are technically the same, if they're made in the Ni Empire or the Riaza Empire or Qin Empire, they have different traits to them. You could call it sort of a trader's mark in terms of like not their ability to do something, but their aspect, the way they look.
Yeah, they're marked and they're created in different ways by their makers, styling cues, and all that good
So
stuff.
you see bits and bits that you recognize from different lands since you've already traveled a bit.
Do we have a way
Very.
of arrows, bows?
Well, let me check. Yeah, I had a young ranger. He came here, well, a few months ago. He traded in some arrows with me. So I should still have some because I don't. No one really buys those around here. Let me check. So, uh, magical arrows. I have mage fire arrows and mind piercers.
Mind piercers. What are those good for?
So, if I recall from what the man told me, these mind piercers, when they hit, they have this bit of psychic magic imbued in it, and it directly attacks the mind of someone. If I recall, it has a secondary effect that it sort of confuses them. So basically what it does, it will have disadvantage on intelligence or wisdom throws for 3 rounds.
Weird thing to have to do to somebody.
What would?
The fire arrows sound good.
Yeah, the fire arrows, they just explode in a fiery manner, and I think they burn, ignite, and non-worn, non-carry flammable materials. I have
They
5 of
ignite.
I have 5 of them, and they're
Nice on top of my exploding shot.
I have 20 gold pieces for 5.
It's fair enough, yeah.
Yeah. So it's basically a normal arrow. It deals an extra d6 of fire.
Cool.
Well, what about you, young man? Anything I can help you with?
Well, so I am in a bit of a predicament. I have this beautiful carved staff which will stay with me forever, and it gives me extra connection to the land that I'm surrounded by. But I'm looking to get more reach out of it, and I've seen and heard whisperings of some sort of enchantment that would essentially collapse this down into maybe about this size, and he holds his hands about a foot apart. Then, if I were to say activated, it would swing out into about this size, and he holds his hands way farther apart.
You're talking about a pole of collapsing.
Yes.
Um. Uh. I. Well, I might have some. Let me check. She looks around
My
for.
biggest thing, Frank,
Yep.
is I'm looking for the pole of collapsing enchantment to be enchanted on my quarterstaff, which is my druidic focus. Because I can use a pole of collapsing, but then I have to drop my shield.
Well, if that's what you're looking for, I'm not able to do that. I don't have the skills. But if you leave the staff for me with a day, I have a guy.
Yeah. I'd like to be present with this individual. Call me a little bit particular, but this is a very, very, very close to me kind of thing, and I'd rather it not leave my sight for too long.
Well,
The day is too long.
might be hard. Even though the deal he has with me is purely legal, he's not the type of person to just meet with anyone.
Sure. I mean, he wouldn't need to meet with anyone. I
what?
would just need to know that it is in good hands and be there for the initial and final transactions.
Well, if you trust me, I can do the whole transaction for you. I'll have my word on it. And if anything goes wrong, and she moves around for a while, she places down something you have never seen before.
Okay, what kind of shape am I looking at in front of me? What kind of colors?
She
what kind
puts
of
an
accents?
amulet on the table that has 4 symbols. One that looks of fire, one that looks of the astral, one that looks of earth, and one that looks of plants. This is what they call the amulet of planes. If anything happens to your stuff, this is yours.
Okay, great. 1 second while Josh researches the amulet of the
Basically
plains.
allows you to cast plane shift spell on a whim.
Plane shift, I believe, is currently outside of my.
This is a very rare item that she's
Yeah,
giving. If anything goes wrong, she's giving you a very rare item.
Yeah, like just fucking walk away with that. Like do this.
Yeah, honestly,
No,
leave the
don't
tavern.
do that. But
Leave
like,
town.
it's very good.
Oh yeah, plane shift is well out of my realm. I will be
Oh, yeah.
rolling my ass off in dice.
So this is
trying to
basically
make
if
that work.
anything goes wrong, she will give you this as a compensation.
This isn't rare.
This is very rare, I said.
It's not. It is...
What? An amulet that lets you cast like a 7th level spell at will? That's pretty fucking
Then
good.
the PHB must be on crack.
I'm looking at D&D Beyond, so.
Okay. All right. Either way, ma'am, I realize that you probably have a lot riding on this specific item. I've gestured towards the amulet. However, for this transaction to actually get done, I would feel most comfortable meeting the person who is moving the enchantment over myself. I would be willing to pay extra for this, but I need to meet the person and know where things stand.
As she hears pay more, make a persuasion check. With advantage.
Oh. Alrighty. Persuasion. That would be a strong 18. Guidance I just forgot to turn off.
That works. Alright. Where are you staying?
I believe we are staying at the inn right near
Did I not?
the
I didn't think
center of town.
The inn is here. It's this one.
We are staying at the inn.
I didn't give you the name of the inn, right?
No, you did not. We were staying at that inn that's sort of off
I forgot to say this.
seaward side of town.
So you notice that the name of the tavern is, well, related to the owner, since he is a satyr. Lamblegs.
We are staying at the Legs of Lands. Oh wait, no,
Lamb.
Legs. Whatever the whatever that satyr calls his tavern.
Oh yes. All right. I'll have a talk with him. Tonight you will be there.
Fantastic. Thank you. Just as an idea, before you make the effort, how much are we talking monetarily?
Well, since you're meeting with him, 70 gold.
Okay. And just let me understand the split up of how much you're taking on the regular commission versus this special commission.
20 gold more.
Okay. Let's make it 25. Let's make this quite post haste. And
Alright.
you will call yourself a deal.
All right. Give me the gold then. Or,
I will give you the 25 now.
All right.
And then at the meeting, the rest of the 50 will be transferred.
She place it within
Fair?
like under her collarbone. All right, let's go. I will not be there, but he will be there, or she.
And he,
I don't know yet.
they will take the extra 50.
Yes.
Fantastic.
See you later.
Yes.
What are people doing?
Ogden.
Ogwen,
Oh yeah.
is there any way you could put me in contact with is there anybody in town or about Mori that you would consider particularly talented in the enchanting of things?
Oh well, this man is very well. He's renowned on the underworld. On the three nations, the three allied nations.
Party wants enchantments, no one asks the artificer sad story noises.
I think he's if I recall, his base is in Bath.
In
Yeah.
fact,
Yeah,
Oh.
and he travels around the lands, well, doing a bit of
We get
shadier
around
business
there.
if needed.
Okay.
Now you're thinking, oh shit, he's in the capital. We might have met him already.
It's a fucking dwarf or the dwarf's wife.
Yeah, look at that.
Or both of them.
I would like to try and, as we are continuing to peruse the shop, see if I can find any little trinkets or pieces that may or may not be undervalued.
Around the streets.
No, in the shop.
Make a perception.
Beautiful.
I mean, it's a normal roll, but nothing really plops to your eye.
Oh, no, I have advantage on perception checks.
Still, nothing really jumps out to your eye. There's nothing.
Understood.
Mike, what are you saying?
Oh, sorry, I thought I was muted. I'm talking to. I got my daughter here, hanging out.
Gotcha. Dope.
Wait, this is new information. This is new information.
I had no idea my cat.
Yeah, me neither.
Say hi.
I mean,
to
it
Al.
explains the dad jokes, to be fair.
Yeah, it does.
Now it makes sense.
Yeah, my daughter Allison's here. She's here.
Hey, Allison.
Hey, Allison.
Hello.
She can hear you. You can say that.
Okie dokie.
This is shocking.
Anyone wants to do anything before Zeph finishes his task?
Actually,
Oh, go ahead.
I will, but I can wait.
I whispered you a thing if I have the time to do that.
Oh. Okay.
Just,
No, go for it. I'm just replying to him, but you can start talking.
yeah, I would like to make my way towards the blacksmith shop once we are sort of finished at Ogland. I will make this known to ARO and say, hey, dude, I plan on stopping by the blacksmith just to see how things are progressing there. I feel like we're pretty good provision-wise. Is there anything you might need food or health-wise for the food/journey ahead?